Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hot Topics, the show, the podcast, where we inspire, create, and
Transform.
there you go. This is Gloria Goldberg, the founder of the podcast Unbreakable Life with Glory. We'll talk about depression, anxiety, and PTSD in a holistic way and natural way to always make you feel better. And next to me, like always, my beautiful co-host, Kia Baker.
Hi, everybody. If you don't know me by now, you probably do. My name is Kia Baker, and I am the creator and host of the Female Veterans Podcast, Women Warrior Stories, an upcoming series for the Veterans Channel, and success coach at London Real Academy. And if you haven't heard of the London Real, well, you should check it out on YouTube. And our fearless leader and my friend, Brian Rose, is running for Mayor of London. So if you're in the UK, don't forget to follow the campaign and vote for Brian.
There you go. So how are you, my dear?
I am good. I was very sick last week and I made it through Thanksgiving. It wasn't COVID, so no worries. Just a cold. Okay, just a cold. Everyone was very panicked, but it was just a cold. Right. And obviously I'm already better. And it was like a good week, but a bad week at the same time. Someone I care about passed away. My best friend's father, may he rest in peace. And COVID, this shit hits home, right? It does for a lot of people. And, and I just want to say really quickly that I'm about making your own choices and about believing what you want to believe, right? But it's real. It's taking lives.
Yes.
And so be careful.
Exactly.
And just want everyone to be careful. And whatever that means to you, just do it. Keep yourself safe. Tell the people you love them. See them when you can safely. Mm-hmm. And protect yourself and your loved ones because it's real. So last week, I was very sad. I was very sick and I was very sad. And I had to prepare Thanksgiving because, I'm a single mom and my kids value their traditions. And as a single mom, I work really hard to make sure that their life remains as normal as possible, right? Even without their dad. He was in Miami for the holiday. And so we did. So I worked really hard to make sure, even though I felt miserable, that Thanksgiving went off without a hitch, and it was really great. And then I got that bad news the next day, and I spent the rest of the weekend mourning, to be honest with you. Yeah, and very sick in bed. So it was like a twofold thing. But I'm doing a lot better. How are you doing?
I'm great. I have my mom here, so I'm so happy that she's here. I was wonderful. Like, oh my God, when she's coming.
I love your mom. She should make a guest appearance.
I will tell her. No, she's going to be for 3 months, so it's going to be plenty time.
Oh, we'll have plenty of time. Wow, 3 whole months is amazing.
Yeah. It's going to be a challenge, but, I'm in the challenge.
So what was it like for her to come from Colombia during the pandemic and travel? What precautions did she have to take to stay safe?
First, she was coming on November 1st, and she couldn't because she had COVID-19. And then she had 14 days. And then what happens in Colombia is if you got the virus, you get the 14 days. And then you cannot do your test after 30 days. You have the 14 days to be able to come negative, to be able for her to travel. If she don't have that, she will not be able to. They don't let her to go, but she have to show the document that she's released from the doctor.
So she had to quarantine for 14 days because she had COVID, and then after that 14 days, she had to wait another 30 days to get a test to prove that she was negative, and then turn that paperwork in so that she could have permission to travel.
Right.
Wow. Okay. Right. Well, that's
and they
hopeful.
Call her every day. What you doing? How you doing? How many people are your contact? And my mom was like annoying. I said, what the heck? Why you guys are calling so much? I'm okay. I'm here. I'm not gonna go anywhere. But it was too much. My mom said.
Well, better safe than sorry, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
Like, got to trace who she came in contact with, see if they're sick, like anything. It's just crazy. I cannot wait for this to be the past.
I don't know. It's not. This is not like something you just grab it and put it away. It's something that's right there, and there's no way to catch it. Well, they're talking about other stuff, but not everybody's agree with other stuff. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping that it's something that's like any other illness that you get. It's just new, right? It's novel. Right. But once we understand it more, and once the scientists really get education, out to the masses, I believe, it's just my opinion, that we will be able to either have, cures, like treatments, one way or another, treatment, vaccine, something that is the most beneficial with the least amount of side effects, because neither of those options are going to be side effect free, and neither of them are going to be effective for everybody. So we're going to have to use our discernment and choose what we want to do as what's best for us. I don't like to, you and I both agree, we don't like to put stuff, we're like more holistic. So we don't like to put stuff in our bodies. So I'm really just hoping they find an herb. They're like, this root can help you be no, that's what I'm praying for. like suddenly some sort of Chinese herb is the cure, I hope. I don't know.
They tell you that you eat one cucaracha a year.
I'm sorry, like, I don't know that I could do it. Could you eat a cockroach? I don't think I could eat a cockroach. Especially the ones in Miami, they're like this big.
But if they say to you there's gonna be a cure instead of putting something in you,
I don't know. Maybe if they grind it up, because they're like, eat garlic, and I'm not keen on that when I have the flu, but I will do it. Like, so maybe if they like ground up, I ate my placenta like after my baby, not raw, but people do. But it has a lot of nutrients after you give birth, right? And that thing saved my life. I did not have postpartum, but I had the pills. So they ground it up. They put it in pills. I have a tincture for later years when I hit my menopause age. And I have a tincture of that. So I actually highly recommend it. Actually, if you're pregnant.
What, the roasted cucarachas?
No, the placenta, girl. But if they do say that the roasted cucaracha is a cure, perhaps we grind it up and put it in a capsule, right?
You make it gourmet. Cucaracha gourmet.
There's a future business in that. There you go, Gloria.
There you go. I'm gonna start growing cucarachas then. Organic. I'm gonna tell the termite people that stop. I need all the cucarachas of the whole place to come
here. There you go. I'm telling you, they say the ones that make the Band-Aids and the ones that they make the medicines are the ones who make the money when these kinds of things happen, right? Always follow the money if you want the answers.
Right.
So you be that person. Anyway.
The cucaracha lady.
The cucaracha lady. I swear to God, I never know what's going to come out of your mouth. Ever. I never know. So we have somebody in the green room.
Yes, with a good energy.
Yeah, he has excellent energy. Let me tell you a story about our guest before we bring him on. So I met him a couple of months ago when I was doing a new course with London Real, of course, one of my business students, and he is a successful entrepreneur and of his own right, extremely intelligent. And when I met him in our first meeting, the first thing is like, it reminded me of this quote, is it says something like, let your energy change the energy of the whole room, something like that. And it was like, as soon as I saw his face, it uplifted my own energy. And I'm pretty high vibe. I like to say. But I was immediately impacted by his energy. His frequency is so high. And then he told me that he works with energy. And it was like, okay, that's a no-brainer. Right. So learning about him, I was really, really impressed because he was a veteran or a veterinarian. And I was like, I love animals. So I thought that was really, really amazing that he used to care for animals. But when he found energy medicine, it changed his life. And so I'm really excited for him to talk about his story and to share that. And he has this thing that he calls change makers and soulpreneurs. And he helped, and to align with their soul's desires. This is what he helps people do.
Oh my God, that's just freaking awesome.
Right? And he helps to uncover the energy blockages where they're blocked so that they can flow and they can align. And he's really believes, and I know this for a fact, that energy medicine can help change the world for a better. And the thing about that's so special to me is that I'm all about like trying to help people and share love and spread it around the globe, which is why Hot Topics Live is a global show, right? So for him to have that as a mission is really profound and really special to me. So I was really excited to bring him on, and I knew you would love him, Gloria. I knew you would love him. So I'm really excited for everybody to meet my friend Miguel, and let's bring him in.
I think he made the decision to change when he found about the cucarachas.
I love the cucaracha story.
I never know what's coming out of her mouth, Miguel. I swear to God.
How are you, Miguel?
Cool, right? Thank you for having me on your show. Thank you for the kind words, Kia, and I'm glad to share some secrets that I've prepared for your show today. So I hope it's good.
It will be good.
So Miguel, for all the people who listen to us and watch us, tell everybody where's your location and the time.
Okay, so I'm in Portugal, Sintra. Sintra is a beautiful city near Lisbon, really near Lisbon, the capital of Portugal. And it's a place that you have forest, you have the sea. It's really, really beautiful, and some mountains. So it's really, really lovely. You should come here.
I'm coming there. Actually, legitimately, I have a trip that is all booked and paid for. And then COVID happened, and I was supposed to go to London and then to Norway and then to Paris and then to spend 3 weeks touring Portugal, and Sintra is on the list. So I will see you. Wow. I will see you, Miguel.
Nice.
I'm coming.
Yes. You have a place here. Cool. Love to have you here.
So Miguel, tell everybody also, who are you?
Sorry, I'm having little cuts on my connection, I think. Sorry, can you ask the question again?
Yes, my question is, can you tell us and to everybody that don't know you, who are you?
Okay, I'm Miguel Sousa. Okay, I was a veterinarian. I don't work anymore as a veterinarian because I found energy medicine, and I started to practice energy medicine every day in animals and in people. And then I just saw that my mission was to help people. And also I had some connections on the business side because I was an entrepreneur on health on my veterinary business. I didn't work for anyone else. I worked for myself and with my partner, Margarida. So we found a vet business. So we had to learn a lot about that. So I have these 3 connections: the energy side, the animals, and the business. That's the short story. The big story is how I came to the energy coaching. I don't know if you want to hear about that.
Yes.
Okay, so when I got from college, I worked in a place in a vet hospital, and at first I was super excited because that was my dream, right, to do that practice. But like soon I became really, really, really fearful, stressed, anxious, and I got really sick also there. I've never been sick, and I got really sick. So what was the thing? The thing was that people were not caring about the animals. They just care about making money, and they were all involved in the stress, daily stress, and they forgot about the animals. And I thought to myself, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. This is not for me. This is not what I've studied. This is not my passion. So since I was little, I wanted to be a biologist or a veterinarian, and or a BBC cameraman. Okay. So everything connected with animals, because that's what I've been brought up on. I had vets on the family. My neighbors were vets, so sometimes I went with my neighbors at night. We went like to a rugby training, and then we stopped to do a cow delivery or something. And I was little, and I love that. So yeah, a lot of stories with animals when I was growing up, and I always loved animals. I always had animals in my life. But then I decided to build my company because I was hating that. So let's build a company. I built a company. So I was working on people's homes. Okay. I was a home veterinary. So that's completely changed everything, because it was completely different. You were on their place, not in a stressful, modified place. You were on their home. So it was, and you can really start. That's when we start to see, and we didn't know this term, or the holistic side of things, how it was important to the environment, right? The family. We started to see how was the connection with the animal, with the owners and stuff. So, and then we change our life. Books change our nutrition. We change our completely our nutrition, and then we change the nutrition of the animals. Then on the next year, so we went really, really deep on nutrition for ourselves and for the animals, and we changed everything, and we changed the medicine. We start doing more natural ways to treat pets. And then one year on the summer, I was passing through, we were on vacation. I was passing through a kind of a lobby with a bookshelf, and there was a book there that was magnetic for me, like was like calling me, like grab me, read me, a blue book. So I grabbed the book finally, because I've passed that for that book a lot of times, and I grabbed it, and it was The Ancient Art and Science of Pranic Healing. So what is this? What is this? And I was really curious, because it makes the science and energy part. I didn't know anything about energy, but I knew about science, and it really explained how can you do the steps to heal someone with energy, and it makes sense to me. I'm very curious. I always have been, and I always was like, I have a scientist approach to it. Let's try it and see if it works. So I took a course on Pranic Healing. I started to practicing on my family. Well, I remember the first treatment was my sister got a burn. She burned with something really hot on the stove, and I immediately applied energy medicine, and she got released like in 30 seconds. And she says, "Oh, I'm good." And okay, you are just being kind. And then it was my mother on the knee. I had a pain on the knee. I treated that quickly. She said she was okay, better. I didn't believe on her, because I had no confidence in myself. And that's the problem when you are not on your environment, when you are not on your soul's mission. You don't have fully confidence in yourself. You are not on your path. When you're not on your path, everything is like a bit of a struggle, and you tend to not have so much confidence in yourself, and not because it's not in your place. So I started treating that, but I started treating people. I started to apply it, but I didn't have confidence. So one time there was some guardians. We call it guardians. We don't call it owners, okay, of the animals. We call it guardians or protectors. They called us to see an animal that had suffered a pull on his neck. So he was tetraplegic. He was not moving his arms or his legs. He was there in pain for 3 days. So they went to the vet, and the vet said they had to put him down. They have to shut him down. There was nothing to do because you should have done something prior to that time. So they called us because they knew we did some different kind of medicine. We were there, and we saw the animal, and we thought, okay, there's nothing we can do. We should have stabilized the spine, the neck area. But I've learned a new course, a new technique. It won't harm him. I don't know if it's going to do good for him, but we can try. Oh yes, doctor, please do everything that you can to my dog. And I said, okay. So I started to apply. I started to notice there was a congested of energy. So energy in excess on the neck area. So you learn how to remove that energy and to put new energy through your breathing and through your hands. So 1 hour of treatment, the dog just stood up and started running. And I was, what? Is this possible? Yes. Animals don't lie. I always get the shield when I talk this story, because this was my aha moment. Okay, this works. If this works in animals, this works in people. The only thing is the mind, that we can block everything, right? We can block a pill, we can block a massage, we can block whatever. But animals are super pure and they don't lie. So, and that was the beginning of that. So I treated a lot of animals with energy, and also my partner, she has the courses. She does it in animals, not so much right now. She's more focusing on nutrition, natural nutrition, and I started to apply it on the animals. But then I saw the connection between the people and the animals. I knew that the person needed help because they had the same problems. We started seeing like an animal had like gastritis. We asked, does anyone in the family has gastritis? Yes, I have gastritis. And you see, okay, what's the probability? And then arthritis, and then I don't know, so many things, allergies and cancer, a lot of cancer, okay, in the same spot, in the same place that the animal had, the person has, or someone in the family that normally the animal is more close to, okay, especially in dogs. Cats are a bit more different, but they always also they work a lot of the energy of the place. So it's amazing. So I started to get really, really, really sad just working with animals. I start like diminishing my light. I start diminishing my potential. And I started to see that I had to help people. And I started to apply people. Margarita said to me, Miguel, you're starting to be really sad. Just go and do your thing. And from that is history. I treated so many people, from sports people, business people, people with anxiety, stress, so many, and physical problems also. But now I'm more focusing on helping change makers and soulpreneurs, people who want to change the world. So I want to help them because I know if I help them, they will make a great impact in the world. And soulpreneurs are entrepreneurs with soul that are really connected with their essence. I cannot hear you, Gloria. Sorry.
You're muted, Mama.
Yes.
I love what you said, the soul entrepreneur. I love that because I feel I'm one of those.
For sure,
a soul
you two are soulpreneurs.
You know, it's funny because I continue to come in contact, especially with people through London Real, I've got to say, that are soulpreneurs, that are really passionate about changing the way we do business, bringing back the heart, bringing back the soul, bringing back positive energy, aligning with a purpose and a mission that's for the greater good. And I continue to see that in more and more of my students. And these are the students you see more and more of on Hot Topics, because I just keep meeting everyone. They have an incredible mission and incredible message.
For
So we
sure.
have to put it out there.
I know a lot of them, and they are like that. Most of them.
So now you're treating people in person.
So I mainly treat people online. I treat people normally. What I do is to identify blockages and remove those blockages, and also give some strategies and some things for them to do to advance in their life and businesses. Yeah, that's what I do.
I have a question. I want to take it back a little bit, because I in the beginning of your story, you talked about passing by this book, and it was like just calling you, and you grabbed it, right? And it was about pranic healing. Can you talk to us, like, can you explain pranic?
Yes. And
go in a little bit more into the history of that, so that we can all understand it more.
Thank you for that. So Pranic Healing is an ancient science and art. Okay, Master Shokoksui, the founder of Pranic Healing, put a very systematic and simple approach to energy healing. Okay, so medicine, like we have, it treats the body. Pranic Healing treats the energetic body. That's for sure, because we are all energy. When you treat the energy, you are treating all of the other bodies, subtle bodies, okay? The mental body, where we have ideas, thoughts, and all of that, emotional body, and physical body. All of that is connected with energy. So when we are treating with energy, everything moves quicker and faster on your results, on what you want to see. So pranic comes from prana. Okay, prana in Hindu means energy. So it's like chi in Chinese, ki in Japanese, and the other languages have other terms for it. But it's life force. Okay, it's what we have made of. It's what we are, and it's a very simple technique. So there is several stages on pranic healing, several levels that you can take. The basic ones are to treat the body, okay? But when you're treating energy from the energy centers, you have energy centers, okay, along your body that control specific parts of your system. And when you are working on that, you affect all of the subtle bodies, but the level 1 is more focused on treating simple ailments, okay, simple problems. And then more advanced, you can treat really hard stuff, okay? And then there is one that I love most, is the psychotherapy pranic healing. So you can treat trauma, stress, anxiety, fear, all of the energies, the subtle energies, like connected with emotions and mental, and the mental parts that are really powerful. But because when you remove them and you replace that, all of your perception change for the better. You don't get affected when something triggers on a day by day. You don't get affected by it because you don't have that energy to connect with the similar energy of the stressor, okay, of the negative energy. I don't believe a lot with the negative or positive energy. I call that to simplify. But all of energy is needed for our evolution. So, yeah.
Right. It's like a battery, right? Yeah. You have the positive and negative. So for this type of energy, if I were to come to you, which I did, so everybody knows I've already been here. I've already been there. He actually helped me.
To him too.
Helped me with my singing, actually. And so now I'm singing. But anyway,
you haven't told me that.
Yes. Well, remember, I did work on he assessed me, right? And he found that I needed work on my throat chakra. And he did some work for clearing out for me. And well, it was right at the start of my vocal coaching with Emma, because I was so scared to like even open my mouth and sing. And she would say that. It was like between my first and second practices with her.
Amazing.
So it made a big difference. So
Oh,
I am
I'm so
going
happy
to
for you.
officially endorse Miguel to everyone that if
Thank
you are interested and curious about what he does, we're going to talk about it more, of course, but I'm just putting that out there right now that this is my official endorsement for Miguel and the work that he does, because I had an amazing experience with it myself.
I want to
Thank
do
you.
it with him too.
Thank you.
I knew you would, Gloria.
I'm really glad for you, Kia. Really glad for you. That's really important, because it's a really important thing to you, right? And we should not postpone the important stuff that gives us energy, that energizes us, right? So it's really important to connect with that every day, because the most precious thing that we have, it's time, right? And it's passing by. So don't waste that precious time. Let's do what we love now.
Yeah, and you know what? Cleaning your energy field and like detox that area, it will make you feel different. Number one, and also they will bring you a lot of ideas that you never thought because you were stagnant with the old thing, and it's very cool from you that in the session you can tell where's the problem and you work that area for that area to be clean. Because people, when we talk about this, we and Kia and you, we talk some words that like we understand, but a lot of people don't understand very well what we're talking. So when we said that we're gonna clean, yes, we're gonna clean our energy field to be able to receive a lot of stuff that is coming from us or for us.
Yes, for sure. So Master Stephen Coe is one of the disciples of Master Shokoksui, the founder, says you don't have to put a lot of things, you just have to remove a lot of things you've been building up, because in the center you're just energy, you're just pure essence and potential. So it's more of clearing and clearing and clearing. For sure you can put some new energy, it's important, but the most important part is really to clear. I don't do just Pranic Healing. I do what I call energy coaching. It's a bit different. So I get the parts from the coaching. I assess where the person is, where she wants to go, and we see the blockages. And when we identify the blockage, we remove the blockages, and then it's much more quicker to get to where they want to go. And that's what I'm really passionate about, because coaching is a very natural thing to me, and I connect them both. So that's I love doing it.
And the time for coaching for people, it varies.
Sorry?
When you coach someone, it varies the time that you're coaching?
The time of coaching or the results?
The results.
The result, for sure, it varies, because it's not just me, right? I'm a facilitator. I think everyone on the medical side or on the energy side we are all facilitators, right? But the person also has to be first willing to let go of the stuff, right? And then to do some steps to move towards their goal, right? So what's Kia done? I remove it, but she went to sing. Just removing and not singing is just half the way, right? So results for sure vary, but it's very quick. The results can really appear really, really quick, because especially if it's a big thing, you notice really, really the difference, because I can remove a lot of stuff with these techniques.
And how long it takes a person to learn what you do? Like when you saw the book you're reading, you said, I want to train on this. How long it took you to be where you are now?
Okay, the problem is not the time for the courses. The courses are really short. My teacher really put it that in normally 2 days of course, so you can learn it in 2 days. Then it's what you do after those 2 days. Right? So I've done energy healing every day since I took the courses. Every day and now I have, I think, almost 7 or 8 years of this. So it's more of a practice, at least for me. There are some people that are more intuitive, more sensitive right from the start. I was more like, you know, I sometimes I compare like, and I'm not comparing to them, okay? I'm not comparing to the best of the world, but more with Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo really has to put the work, okay? He really works a lot. Messi is more effortless what he does, but also works a lot on that. So I'm more of a Cristiano Ronaldo, so more of Portuguese also. But yeah, a lot of work, a lot of practice, a lot of practice, a lot of practice. Yeah.
So you
But
need to
it's really simple. You can really learn it really quickly, and then it's just to practice and practice, and you start having some practice that also, how do you say, upgrade your energy level. So when you do that special meditations and stuff, you it's more easy to treat because you have more energy on your system to do the work. So yeah.
Okay, so this is my thoughts because Gloria made a really good point. Like, we know what you're talking about, and we have experience with, you know, energy and understanding of quantum physics and why this is even possible, right? But there are a lot of people out there that don't really understand how all of this works. And that was a really good point, Gloria. So I want to spend a little bit more time talking about it. Okay. So for example, you said the energy body. So if we were going to break that down, we are all energy, right? I mean, of course, we are in these meat suits, but those meat suits are made of energy. And yes. So everything, absolutely everything is energy, and it is absolutely manipulatable, right? So if you understand that, then you can think of getting energy work almost like getting a massage, right? Mm-hmm. You go in and you have your massage therapist. They're the facilitator. And what they're doing is they're manipulating your muscles and your fascia and all of those things to help you to get relaxed and to feel better. They're also working with energy, okay? They're moving things around. We are all energy. Okay, so what Miguel does is, without having to lay a hand on you, and the reason why he can do it at a distance is because everything, again, is energy. Okay, so, and it's everywhere. So he is.
It's like we are talking right here, right? So
exactly.
I don't have like a small wire that connects to you both, right?
Right. So he's able to manipulate the energy to work with the blocks, to work with the energy that's within you to get results, just like the massage therapist would. So for those of you who haven't had this experience before, you should try it. Because I know for a fact that you offer a free checkup, right?
Yes.
Miguel?
Yes, I'm offering a free checkup for those who are really want to advance on their life. Okay, it's really important for me because I give a lot back, and I want to really to give a lot. So I really want people that want to move forward, okay, and to change the world for the better themselves, and then the world. And I love all for sure entrepreneurs and soulpreneurs with great missions that I think good people should be really in optimum fit to change the world. So that's why I help them. I help them like I help myself. So that's the first step. You have to help yourself. So go and work on yourself, learn how to work on yourself, and also ask for help sometimes, because sometimes you can go a lot faster with some techniques, with some things, right, that can really help me and make a difference. So I have 7 secrets to share with you today that I've prepared.
Okay, I love secrets.
Very helpful for your audience.
I'm thrilled about it.
I love secrets.
If you want, I can talk about a bit more about the energy and how it's. I can talk a bit about that, and if you want, after that, I can go to the secrets. Okay, if you want to dive in on that. Okay,
let's do it.
Whatever the way you want it. It's your energy here.
I prepared this for you. It's just a gift for you, for your audience. So the energy body is like you were saying. Okay, so we have physical body. The energy centers work specifically in. Let's give an example, like solar plexus. Okay, solar plexus is here.
Chakra.
You have a chakra here, and you have a chakra on your back. The same. Okay, solar plexus. It connects when we are stressed, when we are fearful. Sometimes we start to breathe shallow, right? We start to breathe rapid and more superficial, right? That's because it affects the diaphragm. Okay, it affects the diaphragm. This is on the physical level. This chakra affects on the physical level the diaphragm and some of the stomach, some part of the liver. And but it's on the center, okay, and it affects all your body. So on the emotional level, it has a lot of energy of stress, anxiety can build up there, but also energies of courage, energies of do stuff, like it's your center, okay? So it's really important, and it's also the survival, the auto-preservation chakra also. Okay, so the emotional level, it has all of those functions. And on the mental side, it's connected with that emotions, but on the mental side, okay? Because mental and emotional sometimes are very, very connected, so it's more easily to explain like that. So when you imagine stress, you remove that energy of stress that you can feel. If you do you want to do like a small
Yes.
exercise? Okay. So let's sensitize our hands, okay? Just press on the center of your hands and on each finger. Like this is sensitizing our hands, okay? Really, really quickly. One hand and the other. And now just do this, okay? Just do this quickly. And then with your elbows a bit. Okay, all of your audience,
everybody.
Okay.
Tendai.
Okay, so now go with your hands. Okay, a bit further, away from your body, and just come really, really slow and say, "I want to feel my solar plexus."
I want to feel
my solar plexus.
Yeah, and then come really close. And when you feel your hand stopping, you just stop. It's there. Don't you feel? And do like a little pressing. Don't you feel something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you're not feeling this at home, it's okay. Okay, you try again until you can feel it. Okay, if there's like a sensation like stopping your hand, there is your solar plexus. So that's what I feel. I feel that. I go. So I want to feel stress energy. So I now look for stress energy, and then I remove it with special techniques. I remove that energy, and then I put new energy on it. So it's very different for us when you talk about energy. It's like we are talking about water. One thing is to talk about water. Another thing is to touch water, right? It's the same with energy. One thing is to talk about energy. Another thing is to feel energy. And that's what we did right now.
That's amazing. I actually did a little course with Jeffrey Allen on Mind Valley, which I love Vision and all of that whole crew. Yeah, and I love this gentleman. I think he was an engineer before, and then he got into energy medicine and energetics, I will say. And so he had us rub our hands together and create that friction, and then move them back and forth together. And it was interesting because you can also, once your hands get warm, you can feel the energy as well. It's like almost like a rubber ball, almost like not as dense, I guess, but you know what I'm trying to say. So it's sort of bouncy. right? And you can sort of feel it. And once you get used to feeling the energy, then you can do things with it like you do, Miguel. So that's really incredible. I've always been curious about this, and I'm so glad to learn so much from you.
It's a pleasure to share it. Everyone can do this, okay? I'm not special, I'm not the special one, nothing on that, okay? Everyone can do that. It's just a matter of learning it and then applying it. Everyone, it's a natural thing to us, okay? We just don't learn it in school, or normally our parents don't teach us that. I will teach my daughter. Or probably
awesome.
Probably she will teach me a lot more.
So, what are the 7 secrets?
Yes, so I have 4 in business and 3 in life. Okay, so I made seven business because I work a lot of times in business and life. So 4 secrets for business that I really think it's important. First, remove energy. If you want to succeed in your business, it's really important to remove the energy of stress, anxiety, and greed. Sometimes we think we don't have greed, but sometimes we have a lot. Okay. And it's small things, it's programming, right? Like I have to have that, because if not, I will not have it, or I will. It's like a scarcity mentality. Sometimes it's not with a bad intention. Okay, it's just bad programming. And stress, we get a lot of stressors in our life, and we get really, really fearful of stories that we heard, or the situation on the economy. So stress and anxiety are really important to clear. And then when we clear that, you really start to get much more clarity in you, and you become more unstoppable. Okay, so these are things. So, and you can do this simply, for sure with energy, but simply with the breathing. Okay, with breathing, the greed part is more difficult. You have to connect with that energy. You have to feel that energy. You have to ask for, when you can close your eyes and you can ask for whatever energy. Okay, whatever thoughts that you have. So I am afraid of losing my money. I'm afraid of not be able to get clients. I'm afraid of not being able to pay the bills. And you can feel where that energy is in your body. Where are you feeling that? And through breathing, you can remove it. You can release it. Okay,
wow,
so
through breathing.
for sure, it's just to connect with that feeling and pay close attention to that, and just breathe and let go that. Okay,
So
and
you set
sometimes
the
you'll
intention.
cry. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Sometimes you'll cry because you'll feel sadness. Sometimes you'll get angry because there's angry there. So, and whatever it's to come out, you just let it go. Okay, and you spend time with that feeling, and you just remove it and just release it, and it's amazing. So this is a question from Tendai, right?
Yes.
Miguel, how much positive energy do you get from nature, animals versus human beings? So I think we cannot put like human beings in in a dark place, okay? Because they are awesome human beings also. But nature for sure is there to help us, as well as animals. Okay, they are here to serve us in a different, because they don't have human. There are essentially four levels of desire. Okay, in spirituality we talk about 4 levels of desire, and humans have the most desire, but also the more chaos on their lives. Right? So, and animals and plants or raw or the minerals have not so much desire, but they have a lot of energy also to share with us, and for us to take part to take that energy. Okay, so I believe that nature and the universe, God, made all of this for us to have it all. Okay, to respect it for sure, to take care of it. So we can meditate on trees. When we are doing this, we can meditate on standing on a tree. Trees are great psychotherapies. They clean a lot. Have you ever tried like to walk in the forest with a problem, and when you finish the walk, you don't have that thought or that emotion anymore?
Yes. Yes.
That those are the trees helping your energy. Okay. Also in the water, in the sea, right? So it cleanses a lot, and it has salt. Salt is amazing for cleaning energy. We use it a lot on Pranic Healing. So yeah, I hope Tamai. Yeah, animals are great. Dogs, cats, all of animals have different missions, have different purposes, and help us in different ways. So yeah, that's it.
It was curious that you said when you went to see that dog that the owner have like a similar things that the dog have. And now that you mentioned that, I'm thinking in my dog. And like 3 weeks ago, I had a big problem, like a big problem in my neck. And right now it's much better, but I still have it. And she had problems in the right side, like me. And now that you mentioned that, you make me to start thinking about that.
Yeah, now you have to see what's the body's telling you. So the neck has a lot to have to be with responsibility, to have everything on our shoulders. It was like a thing, like to you to not move your neck from one side to another.
No, it was a pain there. And
Yeah.
if somebody called me, I turn around, not like this. I turn around. Sometimes I'm like this, like carefully. It hurts.
You couldn't turn your neck.
No, to this side, to the right. No, now I can't because I did a massage the other day. Somebody went in to give me a massage because I can't take it anymore. And today I feel better. But yeah, it gets moments that I go, oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that, but probably it could be. You can see if the like a difficulty on saying no. Okay. I don't know, but think about that. And the animals for sure has the same thing. The body talks to us, so we have to see what we are experiencing, because they are helping us, okay, to know what's going on. So we just have to do that work and to understand and study how the body connects to the emotions and the thoughts and the energy. And when we study that, when we see that, we can really do a lot of difference on our system. So that's it. I have more to have. So 4 secrets. So second secret is connect to the source and receive from the source. Mm-hmm. So connect with your highest energy. Okay, your soul's energy in meditation every day. You can say, I connect with the energy of the universe to make my best, to help my clients, to help people. And then you don't want to receive from them. You want to receive directly from the source again.
Right, exactly.
Because
yes,
if not, you are on the fearful state. You just want to get things from the exterior, and it's very limited. So if you want to succeed in business, really good, you don't try to not expect from your client, expect it from the universe or from God, because it will be bigger, a lot bigger.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and it really makes different. Try it.
Yes,
Try
I
it.
practice. I already do that.
Amazing. So you're connected.
That's how we're gonna grow Hot Topics.
Yes. Do it.
Uncensored is coming.
Yes. Amazing. So another thing, it's really important to remove energy from limiting programming. Okay, so we have a lot of fears, a lot of scarcity programs, fear programs, rejection programs, etc. It's really important to identify and remove them. Okay, so there is a lot of things that you can do with that, but it really stucks us on those energies. Okay, and because it's energy, so every time you release those, you get like an incremental of energy, because you get a space on your system to be filled with I believe that your soul's energy. Okay, so
I would say with abundance.
Yeah.
Wait a second. So when you're talking about programming, you mean those programs that run in our mind, those negative thoughts that we hear repeatedly in our heads. You're talking about releasing those, and once we release those, then we can get more positive energy and more space for our life source energy, which is the highest energy of all, right?
Yes, that's what the creator, the universe, wants for you, to be like the biggest vessel to get that energy, okay, to manifest everything that you desire. So it's really important. Yeah, that's it. So you can do it through watching it and being conscious about and doing the work, the opposite work. So there is a lot of techniques for doing this, or you can remove the energy. And you don't associate anymore to those kinds of patterns, those kinds of beliefs. So it's really powerful when we work on those types of things. So this is really important, okay? And the other is to forget about law of attraction and think about the real law, that is law of vibration. Because when we are thinking about law of attraction, we are thinking that we have to get things from the outside. And the most important thing is for you to vibrate at that energy that you want to attract. You are the energy. You have it inside of you, and that's what's going to make manifest the business that you want. Okay, so to feel it, to really feel it, and when your beliefs are connected with with your desires, when those two meet, you really tend to manifest really quickly. So vibration, okay? Vibration is what we are. It's the first law. Bob Proctor talks a lot about this. I don't know if you know him. Okay,
Yes.
he's a genius on this, and he talks a lot about this. And there are a lot of people that also talk about this. That law of attraction can really be hurtful for us, because you're always if you are, oh, I'm not good in visualization. Oh, I'm not good on being I don't deserve that is from the outside. No, it's inside of you. So is it a shift that you make? Okay, I can do this. I have it in me, what I need. And if you don't have like blocks blocking the desire, you'll manifest really quick. It will be brought to your experience in magical ways. So
that's fantastic news. I hope everyone got that secret, because that was a good one. Change your life with that one.
Yeah. This one, and to connect to the source and receive from the source, not to receive from the outside, to receive from the universe. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm giving this, but I don't expect to receive from
that people. Person. No,
I want to receive from you, God, Creator, universe, wherever you call it. Okay, higher force, whatever
you believe in.
Yes,
that's exactly. Here. I've been doing that for a long time.
Amazing. And you've seen results for sure. I believe
yes. That. I would say I'm this way, but I know in another way it will come.
Yes, for sure. That for me it's huge. So 3 secrets for life that I really want to share. So practicing and mastering forgiveness.
Yes.
So
that's the powerful.
It's a hard one, but it's huge and
that
so
one
necessary.
It's a superpower. It's
superpower.
You can become invincible, because if you can forget who harms you, and if you can forget the most aggressor from yourself, it's yourself normally. If you can forget that, you experience what my teacher said, inner freedom, and you can fly in your inner world. And what do you want? We want to be free, right? And
totally.
To find
I understand that.
So that for me, it's really important for you to release, because when you don't forgive, you stay with that energy, and it's really, really bad for your system. And when you don't forgive, the experience will return back and back again, and sometimes in a more in the big augmented version of itself, because you don't need this. We don't need pain. We don't need suffering, but we still want it.
And it's happened again because you didn't learn in the first place. So they're sending another one mile, and then you don't catch that one. Then they're gonna send you a big one, and if you don't pay attention to that one, then you have no case.
Yes, and you start to suffer a lot because you're resisting
Yes.
the forgiveness. You're resisting to see that you are one with that person. That person is there to help you. Is a teacher sometimes, and a painful one sometimes, right? Our
Oh
parents,
yes.
our friends, some people at work, they can really hurts us because we have the triggers inside that we still didn't treat right, to want to be accepted, don't want to be alone, blah blah blah. All of that is an illusion. All of fear is an illusion. Okay, but this is a big topic for for another probably hot topics.
That's right. We're going to need a whole hour for fear is an illusion. So we're going to have to invite you back for that.
Amazing. I love that topic. So, and don't waste energy. Second secret, don't waste energy to black holes. There is a lot of black holes in our life, okay? A lot of people that suck your energy, and what I said, put you in another dimension completely. You will go on that hole, and you stop in completely different place energetically, right?
Yes.
So it's really important to see all of the people in your life, all of the situations in your life that are removing you energy, and that you are wasting energy on that. So this can be a really good big thing on the day by day. Okay. There was a person that says something right on the comment. I didn't saw it.
Well, Lee, baby
Fix
said,
yourself or suffer, for sure, Lily.
Hi,
For sure.
baby.
Thank you for that. Yeah. And
Tendai said, I'm claiming my tree and creek with running water close by.
Oh, for your energy.
So, change tree from time to time, okay? Because because they really going to help you, okay? My teacher says don't go always on the same tree because they can be depleted of energy also, okay? So it's important to change
For
the
real?
tree. Yeah,
Wow.
for sure. Yeah. So, and choose a big tree. Yeah, right. Big tree are more prana normally, are more mature and with more energy. Other one is knowing to let go of control. Yeah, last secret. We have a lot. I have a lot of secrets for you, but this I think are really good. Okay, knowing to let go of control, and because when we are getting control, we are thinking about the 1% of things that we see.
Mm-hmm.
We are not seeing the 99 of the invisible forces that are working for us. And sometimes we get just attached to that we just want that. I just want that. If I had this, my life will be amazing. If this happens, I'm going to be so happy. And then you are missing the 99%.
That's why it's better not to say anything. Just do your work and just be happy and be present that everything is gonna come to you.
Yes, for sure. I'm not saying it's easy, right? It's a practice.
Right.
It's a practice because we were wired the opposite normally. But it's a thing that is really important, not to try to control everything because it's a lie. It's a big illusion. Okay.
Yes.
Control yourself. Try to have some self-control. That's important. Okay. Fill yourself with love. Love yourself each day more and more. Fill your cup. Then you can serve. Then you can put that energy. There are many people that wants to help everyone, right? Wants to. They have really big hearts. So soulpreneurs sometimes are that. They have big hearts, but they forget about themselves. And that was my problem. I was always giving my energy to negative people, to toxic people. And I suffered a lot with anxiety and stress because I wanted to please them. And that was a mistake.
Totally.
Big time.
You have to give them their energy who's seeking for it, not to offer the energy.
Yeah, so it's important for us to understand when you are giving energy the time that you start to feel, if you start to feel without that energy, without the flow, it's because probably the person is not using it to expand it. It's just sucking it and it's not doing anything with it. Okay? So it's really important to be conscious. And that time we cut with that. Because first thing is self-love. You have to know your energy, you have to know your limits, and you have to know that sometimes you are not helping you cannot help victims, right? With a victim mentality, not victims, people with victim mentality that always think that everything happens to them and they can really suck your energy. So it's important to know that. So that was my 7 secrets, 4 for business and 3 for life. I hope it's helpful for your audience.
So we have 1 hour and 5 minutes already.
Yeah, that was amazing. I just want to say before we let you go that I think we need to discuss really quickly what you have going on, because other than, your consultation for Soulpreneurs, so if you're a Soulpreneur and you want to check Miguel out, check out his free consultation. The only requirement really is that you want to change the world. So
yes, it needs to change yourself first, and have like a higher purpose to do in life, right? You know it's inside of you, right? When you have like a mission, a purpose, you want to do more. So I want to help those people that want to take the next step of their evolution and to manifest their soul's desires. That's what I want to do.
That's beautiful.
That's
so
awesome.
let's talk about your tribe before we find out where we can find you.
Okay, so so you can find me in Miguel Energy Coach, energycoach.com, okay, /tribe. So the tribe is a group that I created. It's Energy Connection Tribe. It's for change makers and soulpreneurs. And each week we go through the energy of the week. So each week we have astrologically, we have energy that we can tap on, and we evolve much quicker. Okay, it's like the same. I don't know. I'm going to give a stupid example. It's like you're you want to go to the beach, but in the Christmas time. Okay, here in Portugal, it doesn't make a lot of sense, right? So you work with the energy that is there now to have better results. Okay, so each week we go through the energy of the week, we explore it, we dive deep on that, and then if we have blockages around that topic, I remove it with energy. So it's a group session. Group sessions, yeah, it's really amazing. I love it. The group is fantastic, and you have a 14-day trial. Okay, when you go to the page, you click the pink button, and you go to WhatsApp, and then I connect you with the live sessions. Okay, that are always at Thursdays at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. London time. Okay, so it's an amazing group. It's really good for people who want that. So you have a group, okay, of people that help you. You have me as a mentor, coach, and friend, and you going to remove blockages from that. On each session, you're going to have higher perspective on your issues. So higher perspective means higher accomplishment and better things in your life. And that's amazing. I love the group. I'm so happy for the group. It's a thing that I created this year.
Do you do 101?
Yeah. So I have Miguel Energy Coach.com /checkup. It's a free energy checkup for people who want to do it. I don't have a lot of space, okay, to do it. Working on one-on-one, I don't have a lot of space, but I have some space available. You can check it out. You can apply it for it, and then I can see from what you really want. So I sense the energy if this person really wants this so much or not, and then we work. And I give the energy checkup for free, okay, to see what are the blockages. I do an energetic checkup to the person And then if they want to go from there, we can go from there and work one-on-one.
That is awesome.
Thank you, dear.
Oh my gosh, honey. I'm
We need to wrap
so
it up.
thankful. Yes, I'm so thankful that you came through. And I just want to say how much I appreciate you. And
Thank you.
we'll have you back again. And
Thank you, dear.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Amazing
Yeah.
to be here. Amazing.
Thank you so much to be in Hot Topics today. And this is not going to be the only time we're going to have you here. And also, I would like to have you in my show because you touch depression and anxiety and how to remove that. And I know a lot of people, my audience, would love to know more about that. If we want to collaborate in the bilingual show, The Gloria.
Yeah, that's a thing that I really love because it's it's one of my parts of my story.
Okay, mine too.
Stress and anxiety. So yeah.
Awesome.
Great.
All right. So thank you so much and
Thank
see you
you.
soon.
Thank you. See you soon also.
Right, thank you. Wow, that was fantastic.
I know. I just love him, right? His energy is just so wonderful. Yes. Oh, I'm glad you caught this one, Tendai. We've been missing you, honey. We've been missing you.
The other day he posts a picture and he looks great in that picture. And one of his friends say, "Wow, you look like a big producer." A big shadow producer. And then I say, yes, of course, he's a producer. He watch Hot Topics every day and he make comments.
He's the guest star of the show.
He said that thank you for behaving, Gloria.
Because you never know what's coming out of her mouth. But anyways, so I am Kia Baker. I am the host of the Female Veterans Podcast and Women Warrior Stories for the Veterans Channel and success coach at London Rail Academy, where I meet amazing people like Miguel and bring them to Hot Topics so they can share their knowledge and experience with you. I want to thank you so much for spending some time with us today. Time and energy are the most valuable things we have, and love. And thank you so much for your time today. Check us out on Instagram at Gloria Gold 1111 and Creativity to find out, success tips. Sometimes I do readings. Sometimes I do all sorts of cool things on my personal Instagram. You can follow me at the Female Veterans Podcast for the Female Veterans Podcast. And of course, Hot Topics, the podcast for us, this show on Instagram. Set your notifications so you know when we come live. We'll be back tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. And what else? Oh, if you're watching on YouTube and you liked this show, you like Gloria, you think she's cute and funny, you like me because, well, I'm just out there. Aw, thanks. I'll take that. And if you like anything about the show, hit the like button, share, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, And we appreciate you. And of course, I am always joined by a sensational, phenomenal, entertaining, beautiful, kind-hearted soul. The love of my life. Her name is
Gloria Goldberg. Who else? Gloria.
My number one.
Gloria. Well, Gloria Goldberg, the founder of the podcast Unbreakable Life with Gloria, where I talk about depression, anxiety, PTSD in a holistic way and natural way to always make you feel better. And what I do, it just inspire you with my life. That's all, for always make you feel better. And the bilingual show, The Gloria, Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm coming, I don't know, Espanol again, I think. So, I need to check. Anyway, tomorrow, we're going to be here too, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't forget to subscribe and put replay and tell us where you watch from. And we can text you back and say thank you.
Oh, thanks for the messages, you guys. We've been getting a lot more messages in our private message box for Hot Topics and from all over the world. So we love hearing from you and knowing where you're coming from and getting your messages. We appreciate you so much for that. Thank you.
Thank you, because we are global and we're gonna be global.
We're always
Global
going to be
girls.
global.
Global girls. And then we're gonna create like a bubble head, and so everybody's gonna have your head or my head of the Hot Topic show in the cars.
Where do you come up with this stuff?
All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Now we're talking too much. Bye.
Bye.